From there, Allison, Darrell Waltrip in car number 11, and Geoff Bodine in car 5 began battling for the lead. With 48 laps to go, Geoff Bodine settled the battle when he clawed his way past Waltrip and Allison to grab the lead. From that point, Bodine never gave ground as he chalked up his very first Winston Cup victory 4.5 seconds ahead of the pack. With a happy Geoff Bodine at Martinsville Speedway, this is Bob Pierce reporting.
Coming down, white flag is out. Geoff Bodine into his final lap. Just praying, and we listen now as that car goes into turn number 1 for a burp, anything from that motor that might spell disaster for Bodine. Remember, lurking 13 seconds back now, Terry Labonte. From the in-car camera, you may see Geoff Bodine win the Daytona 500. You may be riding with him. He's in the back straightaway. What a sensation, Ned.
That's his fuel gauge. His fuel gauge is the one on the right. See that little gauge that's flickering on the right-hand side of the dashboard with the F under it? I'm sure that's probably his fuel gauge, pressure gauge, which at the moment doesn't seem to see it flickering there.
It is definitely flickering when it goes into the turn.
And it goes into the turn. He's getting mighty close. See the needle's going down now.
You're riding down for the finish. Checkered flag is out, and you are with Geoff Bodine as he wins the 1986 Daytona 500. Bodine has done it. CBS camera on board. The Rick Hendrick Racing Stable out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Geoff Bodine from Chemung, New York, has won the Daytona 500. White flag, 1 to go. Coming around the Daytona 500 winner, Sterling Marlin. Looking up, Jimmy Spencer just in front of him. Boy, this is a moment.
He's battling along.
Set on the pole at 181.439. He will become only the 5th driver in 35 years to win the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte, North Carolina from the pole. Checkers are out, and they are down, and it is Jeff Gordon victorious this evening on this Memorial Weekend at the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Now call another one.
I'm speechless, man. I mean, this is the greatest day of my life. I don't know what to say. I mean, you know, it's a wonderful feeling, but I owe so much to this crew. I told everybody we weren't going to be fast at the beginning, and that we'd be there when it got dark and the lights came on. It's exactly what this thing did.
Jennifer Fry in the Washington Post wrote about the different style of these two people. The quiet one, Terry Labonte, the reserved conservative, and Jeff Gordon, the young and flashy one. Jennifer couldn't have hit it better, and they couldn't have hit it better. Look at them lining up to come across. Checkers and yellow. And Terry Labonte pulls up, and here comes the 25 car up. This reminds me of the 24 Hours of Daytona, the year the Ferraris won it. First, second, and third, and they lined up across the line. We've never seen it. One year we did, I believe the Porsches did it, but never in a stock car race. This is a first.
How many Winston Cup drivers carry a cell phone in their car?
Well, they handed it to me right as I came to Victory Lane, and that's the first person I want to talk to anyway. No offense, Mike, but
it's okay.
This one's for Rick Hendrick. 1, 2, 3. That is so awesome.
There you go. Look here. Oh, they make contact. Oh, and they make contact. They go down into the corner side by side, and Geoff Gordon holds off the challenge. This is the last lap of the race, folks. They're onto the backstretch, and Gordon lengthens his lead just a little bit. He lengthens it out as Geoff Burton and Dale Jarrett drop back just a little bit. Here he comes off of the 4th corner. Geoff Burton will make a challenge off the corner onto the straightaway. But Geoff Gordon wins it.
Two of the youngest drivers in the field, rookie and a sophomore fighting for the win. Final lap.
And look lined up behind them. 28, 9, 6, 88, 40.
All the over 40 veterans. Yes. Jimmie Johnson in his 13th start, going for his first career win and trying to become the 9th different driver to win a Winston Cup race for Rick Hendrick.
If that thing doesn't quit running on him, he's got it made. We'll watch Kurt Busch drive it off in this end before. Picks up about 3 car lengths. Jimmie Johnson eases back to that throttle.
Jimmie Johnson off turn 4, 6th in points, leading rookie on the tour, and he's going to win his 13th start.
Here before a hometown crowd of his. What a race. What a strategy. I mean, you got to give Chad a pat on the back, guys, for Pete's sake.
Jimmie Johnson finished 35th in his first race here in Martinsville. Since then, though, 6th, 9th, 2nd, 4th. He led 104 laps of the April race here. They did not pit at the end of the race when some others did. The fresh tires beat him. This time his pit crew has been superb. Got him out ahead of Kevin Harvick a little earlier in the race, keeping him in the hunt. And a good driver in a fast race car have gotten them to within 1 lap of their 2nd straight win.
Boy, McMurray is all over. Got him, bumped him, and moved right up. Now, this ain't over yet.
Now, because he's got to go through this corner now, doesn't he?
Now, Newman will drive by and bump him. Try to take the spot back, but McMurray hangs on to it.
Great race for 2nd to the finish, all the way to the checkered flag. But it's going on behind Jimmie Johnson, who picks up his 6th win of 2004.
Awesome job, guys. Awesome job.
Jimmie Johnson carrying the emotion of an entire organization with him. What it would do for them if he can win this race today. 2 laps to go in Atlanta.
Jimmie Johnson, there he goes, burying a tire in the fender again, but Mark Martin right on the white line. He is catching him, but I think you're right, BP. I don't think he's got enough time.
No, he's going right out of time.
Mark is just, both of these guys are driving their guts out right now.
As hard as they can possibly go and still keep the car under control.
One more time, one more lap, one more.
White flag is up. Final lap in Atlanta. Jimmie Johnson leading Mark Martin.
Got through there a little bit better this time, Jimmie Johnson, but Mark still gained on him just a touch. But Johnson's got it. I mean, unless he makes a big mistake in 3 and 4, Mark can't do it.
This could be 3 in a row for that 48 car.
Buddy, come on, bring it home. Bring it home. Jimmie, don't do any burnouts, buddy.
The emotions of the victory for Jimmie Johnson. He wins in Atlanta for Hendrick Motorsports.
I'll tell you, that's good stuff.
And loving memory all the way.
It doesn't change anything, and we don't get back our friends that we've lost. But it sure makes it feel better to do something like this, and it's just unbelievable. As you can imagine, lost for words.
This will be the last lap of the race. White flag at Michigan.
Oh, we got somebody coming off to the last
Track caution is out. The race is over.
But remember, Junior has to maintain speed coming back around. He's just got to maintain his speed. We went through this with Biffle, whatever it was at Texas. So as long as he can maintain, there's the answer to your race buddy question. Dale Jr. breaks it at Michigan.
Before the race, Lindsay talked to him earlier this week about the pressure to win, and he said it's put up or shut up. This might be the day he's able to put it up.
And you got to say, that's the one good thing about Dale Jr. When he took this ride, he said, look, I'm man enough to take this ride because I know it's all on me. Because we know the Hendricks organization can win races. It's all on me. That's a big deal for Dale Jr., man. That's a big man that stood up there and took that.
Big deal for Tony Ewing Jr., too. Those guys made some great calls down there that put him in this position.
9 car's going to...
76 races since he last went to victory lane, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the winner at Michigan.
That's incredible.
That's pretty exciting.
That's pretty gutsy.
That's a great move on that race team's part to gamble and put him in that position.
White flag with Stenhouse up in position to challenge in that blue Ford.
You know what, Larry? I believe that tape's going to stay on there, and that baby's going to come home a winner.
Denny Hamlin has not lost a race this week. He's number 11. Keselowski, the 2012 champ, battling back to the top. And Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Pied Piper of Daytona, trying to hold them all at bay.
And Kyle Busch was trying to make a third line at the top of the racetrack.
Boy, here they come. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We've seen a lot of passes off turn 4 to the start-finish line, but that 88 is pulling away.
Less than a mile to go.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Third-generation star, Dale Earnhardt Jr. brings him to the flag. Checkered flag waving. It's over. It's Earnhardt.
Good job, Junebug. Woo!
Jimmie Johnson out front. They've passed the overtime line.
Half lane higher.
Larson looking to the high side. This time by.
Perfect lap.
White flag in the air. One more time around from Miami. Jimmie Johnson has never won at Homestead Miami Speedway, but he's never been in a position where he's had to win for a championship. Down the backstretch he goes. A half a lap away from the championship. Jimmie Johnson through 3 and 4. Make room. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's another 7-time champ. Jimmie Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship.
Man, I am so proud of you. So proud of you. You're a good man. You're a great champion. Now you're a 7-time champion, brother.
Chase Elliott looking to become the 3rd youngest driver ever to win a championship in the Cup Series. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around. 1 mile away from a championship for Chase Elliott. He goes down the backstretch for the final time. The 24-year-old from Dawsonville, Georgia, is about to join his father, Dawsonville, in elite company. Chase Elliott is a NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Ah! Ring that siren, boys! Yes! Awesome! Love you, boys! Love you!
White flag in the air. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
I go back to Richmond, the race that Alex Bowman won a little bit earlier in the season, how he kind of snookered him and stole that one late in the race. Man, this one was just all about that pit crew and Alex Bowman on the racetrack today.
Checkered flag in the air. Alex Bowman gets his 4th career victory, winning the Dryden 400.
Big win for that team, and he said it, you know, give praise where it's due, and I like the fact that he recognized his team for getting him out front in front of the 5.
Trying for his first NASCAR win in a race longer than 400 miles. And he's going to pick NASCAR's longest night to do it.
And what a weird situation to get it done, right? With those 3 second places back in 2017, a pole, and then go ahead and win the race. Gonna do it again right here, 2021.
Kyle Larson wins the Coca-Cola 600. Rick Hendrick, career win 269.